We made our way north from Lordsburg to Silver City, then on to a little place called Doc Campbell's Post near the northern tip of a corridor in the Gila Wilderness. Pretty much every CDT hiker stops at Doc Campbell's, so the day before I was expecting Tina, I stayed at Forks Campground, a free camp just south of there. The campground is actually amazing with beautiful views of the rock formations and the Gila River. You can drive or walk down and even swim in some of the pools of the river. If you're ever headed out to visit the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument, I definitely recommend staying here. There are two campgrounds closer to the monument, but they are tiny and were extremely packed when I drove by the next day, whereas this campground was mostly empty the entire time. Before Tina got to Doc Campbell's, I went and visited Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. Its main attraction is quick and short with a maybe 1.5 mile hike, but if you're in this wilderness corridor, you might as well visit since it's the northernmost tip of the corridor. Hello, I'm at the Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument here in New Mexico. I thought it wouldn't be so crowded because it's quite a long drive up here and you have to drive back the way you came because we're surrounded by wilderness area in every direction. But there's a lot of people here, and the trail that's here at the northwestern end, it's just about a mile, so it's actually really short, and with all these people it's crowded, so we have to wear masks when people are close. But let's begin, shall we? This is my first time wearing shoes since the Chiricahua National Monument, so let's start up the hike. I'm not sure if it's always been this way, but it is a one-way hiking path. I'm guessing they started this because of COVID, but I wonder if they chose the easier way or the tougher way. But then again, some people like ups more than downs, so who knows. But this is I heard there's a whopping 150 feet of climb. Woo! Over 1 mile with no pack on. They actually recommend bringing water, but it's a mile. Well trodden path. Impossible to get lost, I would say. I love how the natural rock looks like little sheets, and when you look up, the building looks really similar, like same sheets of rock. They just picked them off and then layered them the way they want them to be. It's really flows in with the cave. Way back there, it's just sheets of rock. I'm guessing they had fires there? I don't know. It's really black there, but really thin. It's amazing that they set up the buildings right above this and just walked right on top. It's pretty wild. I don't think I ever get sick of cliff dwellings. I keep thinking that was the last one, but then there's more. It's like several are split by these huge rocks. I guess families can do that if people want a little space between their homes and build out some more. There's still plenty of caves. This one's a little smaller. There's a big rock next to us here. No more, I'm assuming no more. We'll see. Right past that rock wall is this big opening. Not much room for like a family, but maybe a bachelor could set up a house there. Small family, maybe. It's a short, quick, easy trail, and you get close up to some very well-preserved cliff dwellings. If you've never been to Mesa Verde National Park, these will amaze you.
Yeah, you might not be at your best, but it's fine. I don't mind telling truths when you need to hear them, and be kind when that's what you prefer. How about when you can't see a way out? let you know that it won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face, visit Paris or Broadway, and chill out on Sundays.
After Tina continued her hike north from here, I headed back south out this corridor and then up the eastern corridor through the wilderness along North Star Mesa Road. In the middle of it is the Black Canyon Campground right next to a creek.
I miss my best friend, seeing her smile. Still, I don't mind telling truths when you need to hear them, and be kind when that's what you prefer. How about when you can't see a way out, help you fight, and let you know that it won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face, visit.
Don't take this road unless you have at least a moderate clearance vehicle, but I think even two-wheel drive cars can make it just fine. The drive along this road is, however, a lot of fun with some beautiful moments, so worth it if you have the time.
Stop, just hold on a minute. This part is nearly finished. You'll get a fresh start. So count to 10, take a deep breath. This is the only.
The next night, I stayed northwest of the wilderness area in the Gila National Forest. Basically, I just drove along the main forest road and then drove down rougher dirt roads until I saw a spot well tucked away. I felt my odds of finding a quiet spot were pretty good when I saw warning signs about the condition of the road.
And chill out on Sundays. It won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face, visit Paris or Broadway, and chill out on Sunday.
From here, it was time to drive out to the highway, resupply, and pick up a cheeseburger for Tina before I met her where the CDT intersects Highway 12.